Y ahora entrando a la esquina azul, James Chaney.
James Chaney from Oakland, California, currently works at Walmart in the night shift. And I asked him, you know, he gets off work at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, that's a little bit like a vampire, isn't it?
That's got to be tough. Not sleeping all night, working through the night, and right from there going to the gym and training. Ouch.
And he shuns the nickname. He said he always wanted a cool nickname that someone would give to him, and but most of them were just too not cool. So he's retired from nicknames. Loves to play video games, and he loves to read. Last book he read was The Unchangeable Thoughts of Leverage, a book where the writer admits to being a plagiarist.
Very interesting.
Inside the cage of ShinZo, the submission wizard, James Chaney.
Y ahora entrando a la esquina roja, watching SpiritWolf.
Watching SpiritWolf entering the stadium. He's trained by his wife, Vanessa SpiritWolf, Dean Lister. He's a veteran of the cage. And he had his first fight when he was young. He grew up in a poor neighborhood in South Chula Vista, and he tried to stay away from gangs.
And how could you not love a guy like SpiritWolf? He is a warrior. He says he's got fighting in his blood, and it shows in his fight. He has a reputation for putting on amazing wars, and expect no less tonight.
I remember watching SpiritWolf came into Strikeforce Challengers and took a short notice fight against a very tough Billy Evangelista from Fresno, and it was like watching the movie Raging Bull because the weight cut was brutal on watching, but he wouldn't give up, and he always had that bomb even until the very end.
Yeah, good, solid chin and very aggressive, tough guy, tough to put away, dangerous and exciting.
Very respectable Native American warrior, Wachim SpiritWolf.
All right, fans, here we go. Over the limit, welterweights in the cage. We're scheduled 3 5-minute rounds. Presentando en la esquina azul, pesando 174 libras. Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, standing at 6 feet 1 inch. He weighed in at 174 pounds with a record of 7 wins, 4 losses. All 7 wins coming by way of submission from Oakland, California, James Chaney. Y su oponente en la esquina roja tiene un peso de 177 libras. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, standing at 5 feet 8 inches. He weighed in at 177 pounds. In his 23rd professional bout, originally from Fresno, now fighting out of Poway, California. Introducing Wachim SpiritWolf. Once again, a referee in charge, David Hagan.
All right, gentlemen. Want a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times and obey the commands. Touch them here. Come back fighting.
Round number 1, Wachim SpiritWolf in the dark trunks. James Chaney coming forward in the white, goes immediately for the double.
And right away, Chaney coming forward, showing aggressive, going for the takedown. And here he is with the single leg. Wachim defending well.
Wachim knew this would happen because all of Chaney's wins are by submission. So he wants this fight on the floor for sure.
Yeah, one thing I like about Wachim is he's a veteran who's had so many fights. He's really relaxed and composed in there, but he doesn't waste any energy.
Has a lot of great training on the ground with Dean Lister, also with Randy Couture and Dan Henderson. So he knows how to defend a takedown as he's doing right now.
Yeah, very good job of keeping this on his feet, and that's what he wants to do against this submission specialist.
Getting the underhook there on the left side. Joachim keeping his feet wide, avoiding any scoop downs. And Chaney goes down low and Joachim steps back.
Very nice job of stuffing the head down. When you push the guy's head down, he can't lift you up. Beautiful job by SpiritWolf.
It's almost as if we have the bulldog versus the snake. We know that Chaney wants to wrap up his legs around the neck or his arms around the neck of Joachim. Joachim wants to land the bomb, land the hand grenade, and he goes for the nice chopping left hook there.
And Joachim is a bulldog. Look at the neck on that guy. My goodness.
SpiritWolf using side-to-side motion to try and stay away from the fence.
Now he's loosening him up, letting him go a little bit. Oh, uppercut lands.
Oh!
Right hand lands.
As good a submission artist as Chaney is, who's throwing some decent punches now, he also has the disadvantage that all his losses are by TKO.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job here
Yeah.
with SpiritWolf. He is a longer fighter, and he needs to use that in this fight. Keep SpiritWolf on the outside. He can't afford to get hit with big shots from the inside from SpiritWolf.
Nice step over there by SpiritWolf, right out of the way of the charging bull in this case, Chaney.
You can tell Chaney kind of just throwing punches, looking for that opportunity to get in on the legs again at SpiritWolf.
Chaney trading with Joachim SpiritWolf.
Joachim might have a good counter left hand there.
Yeah, he's really doing good work off that jab.
And now Chaney's the one aggressive. SpiritWolf circling on the outside.
Here's the problem Joachim is going to face here. Now that Chaney has established that he's okay standing up. How do you deal with the length? That's how you deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. You get on the inside and you let big hooks go, and that's what SpiritWolf does best.
Yeah. Go side to side and land the overhand or the left hook.
And though Chaney is a longer fighter, he's more of a grappler and not too effective at using that length.
Look at that. He tried to duck under, but there was a double underhooks by Joachim SpiritWolf to block the takedown.
SpiritWolf keeping this fight on the feet. That's where he wants it to be.
The taller fighter many times, nice left hand by SpiritWolf. The taller fighter many times has the advantage with the plum clinch too. I wonder if we were going to see any neck wrestling from Chaney.
Yeah, that should be part of his game plan. Pull the head out of SpiritWolf, drive some knees up in, just like we saw in that last fight.
SpiritWolf moving his head, throwing the punch. Love that move.
Good counter there. You saw the head of Chaney pop back. It looks like his eye has a little cut under the right side of it.
Watch him picking his shots there with a nice straight left hand. Chaney diving for the single, picking it up. Watch him now going down, sprawling back. Chaney working.
Nice hips by Joachim there. Chaney was in deep on the takedown, popped his hips and defended, followed with some punches.
The good thing for Chaney, though, when he stood up, he was able to deflect most of those punches and not pay the price.
We are winding down to the final seconds of the round. Joachim's got to keep those hands up. Head kick nearly lands from Chaney.
Chaney continuing to press forward here in round number one.
And he is a bloody mess. Just sees another stiff punch to the nose, and that one made him mad.
Chaney's really swinging here.
Wild right hands to close the round by Chaney.
Well, if there'll be a criteria about guts in the scoring, Chaney's got it, moving straight forward into the buzzsaw known as Joachim SpiritWolf.
Yeah, he does, and the evidence of the round is written all over the face of Chaney. Cut under his eye, nose bleeding profusely, and SpiritWolf appears to not have a mark on him.
Not a single mark. But the thing is, does Chaney have a trick up his sleeve? Is he doing this to set up that big takedown and get it to the center of the floor and work the submission? Maybe that would be a good game plan.
Well, he's going to need to because his face can't take too many more of those shots from SpiritWolf.
Spirit Wolf doing an excellent job of moving his head and dropping the bomb at the same time.
That's right. Pierce have this fight in full control. And here we go, round 2.
So, Mr. Bonner, who won that round?
Spirit Wolf all the way. I mean, the evidence is all over the face of Chaney. I mean, if someone gave that round to Chaney, they should have their head checked.
No pressure to our judges. Spirit Wolf with his back up against the fence, but his side-to-side movement is preventing pretty much every takedown attempted by Mr. Chaney.
And you could just see the confidence oozing out of Spirit Wolf. He's felt what Chaney has. He's felt his takedowns. He's felt his power, and he is not worried. Very confident.
Now Chaney gets taken down, tries a guillotine, but it pops out. Spirit Wolf on top. Will we see the tomahawk, a.k.a. the elbow from Mr. Spirit Wolf?
You know what? The way Chaney's been eating punches, I don't think he's too upset about this takedown. I think he's eager to get this fight to the ground no matter how he could have it.
I think you're right, and we're going to see his guard again, but he's got to be careful to protect his noggin from those slicers.
Yeah. Powerful elbows from Wachim. Now he's working the body. Complete control here on top in the second round.
When you have your head propped up like that, it's really, really difficult to get your arms under you. You got to open the guard, correct?
Oh, that's the worst when your head's pressed up against that cage. It hurts for one, for two. You can't absorb the punches, so your head's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, he's got to turn out to the side. Might want to hook his foot on the fence and spin himself around.
Yeah, he's just getting battered right here from the guard. He won the fight on the ground, but Wachim's making him pay the price. Complete control.
Paul Blancafor, who won his fight earlier, giving instructions to Wachim Spirit Wolf, who blasts away with a million right hands up against the head of James Chaney.
Wachim just all over Chaney. Good punches right there, right back in on the legs, scoring with the ground and pound, scoring on his feet, takes him down again, and it's all Spirit Wolf here in the second round.
Yeah, Chaney thinking about that Kimura, but nothing doing. Wachim controlling perfectly, and there he drops the elbow again.
Yeah, Wachim's on top, and he's liking it. He feels in control. He feels like he's just beating Chaney up. He feels like Chaney is defenseless. He's just pouring him on it.
In mixed martial arts, the guard used to be a really feared weapon up until a guy named Fedor Emelianenko. Triangle choke! Look out! Posture up! Oh! You know, he's got to lock that foot behind his left knee. Otherwise, nothing doing. But still, he's showing that he's dangerous.
Spirit Wolf doing the boss root and counter, knee on the head, but it looks tight.
Nope,
Spirit
he's got out. Wow! Chaney proving to be dangerous. Proving to be the Venus flytrap underneath.
Oh, man. Wachim would never forgive himself if he lost a fight right there in complete control, nearly getting triangle choke.
Nice double leg takedown once again. Wachim continuing to exert dominance here in round number 2.
How much more does Chaney have left in him? I mean, he has taken a beating here. He's bloody, but he's still fighting, shooting for submissions, trying to get back up off the cage.
Yeah, how much plasma does he have in him?
Yeah, Chaney, look at that, cut in the nose.
Oh, nice left elbow right down the center. Another one.
Blistering elbows right to the face. Let me tell you, those sting. You know, just a little bit of surface area that the elbow holds.
Oh!
Elbow.
What a shot. Another one.
Referee looking in closely. His mouthpiece is out. He's in trouble.
This is brutality personified by Spirit Wolf. Complete domination. Chaney still in the fight. Out goes the mouthpiece. Chaney in trouble here in round number 2 with 1 minute left.
My goodness, is this Chaney taking a beat in that side?
That's it. That's it. A TKO by referee stoppage in round number 2. Wachim Spirit Wolf takes care of business, goes against the grain of the submission expert, wins this decisively. No one could question that man's heart. James Chaney gave it his all and almost got the submission.
That's right. I got to hand it to him. A ton of heart. He didn't want to give up, but the referee had seen enough, and rightfully so.
Chaney's still down, getting back up. He's fine, but he's probably going to have to get some new headshots.
Yeah, and a couple stitches.
And let's go up to Jimmy Lennon for the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, with a time of 4 minutes, 7 seconds in round number 2. Our referee stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, Joachim SpiritWolf.
Working on that gentleman. Take class out too.